The New York Knicks made a genius move, and it is looking better and better by the minute. Let's talk about it. My name is Paul. This is Big Apple Sports. If it's your first time joining, thank you. Please take a second and like and subscribe. I talk Knicks and Giants all year round, so don't miss out. And then let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the Knicks so far? How are you feeling? I haven't done a Knicks video in a few days, so I just want to see how the fan base is feeling, and I always just enjoy talking basketball with you guys. So let me know in the comments. But so we knew going into this year that Mike Brown was going to change things a lot. Tom Thibodeau runs a very specific style. He only wants to play as starters. A lot of ISO ball. We knew Brown was going to tweak some lineups. He was going to play the bench more. And one thing in particular he has done has paid off big time. And that would be that Mikal Bridges has been spending more time playing off the ball on defense. And it's gotten to the point, because last year, a lot of times he would struggle on defense, and he spent way more time guarding the primary ball handler than he ever did in any of his old stops. But Mike Brown has made that adjustments, and he is just wreaking havoc on opposing offenses. He's currently averaging 2.5 steals a game and over a block per game. He has made a list, if he can continue this for the whole season, which he's not just barely doing it. He's got some room for error here. The list of non-centers who have done that for an entire season is pretty impressive. You got Charles Barkley, Julius Erving, Michael Jordan has done it twice, Sean Marion's done it twice, Scottie Pippen did it 3 times, and then D. Wade has done it. This is some pretty impressive company, and to be able, for a non-big man to be getting the kind of steals and blocks that Mikal Bridges is doing is super impressive. And if you just look at his game log here, he's specifically lately been absolutely tearing it up. Against the Mavs last night, 2 blocks, 3 steals. Against the Heat, 4 blocks, 2 steals. 7 steals the game before against the Heat, 2 steals, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 3 steals. He is wreaking havoc on the defensive end, and it is paying big dividends. Let me show this clip here of him in the NBA Cup the other day. That's just what he's been doing, is he's so quick that he is picking people's pockets. He's going to finish with the 3 here. And he's just been doing a great job of doing that, where he hasn't always been great at defending the guy with the ball, but he's so good at recognizing other players cutting and jumping into lanes, and he's always ready to pick. He's like Charles Woodson on defense, or Jason Sehorn back in the day, one of these great corners or free safeties who is just watching the guy with the ball and ready to jump and pick off a pass. And it's been super impressive, and it's really changed the Knicks defense. And then if there's one more change, I saw an article about this the other day, and I hadn't thought about it because we haven't seen it a ton. But I really think when the Knicks get into the postseason, this could be their 4th quarter lineup, and what they can do to really get them over the hump in the postseason. Is this article, DailyKnicks.com, they suggested we need to play Deuce McBride with Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. They've only played for 25 minutes this season so far, and some of that's injury. Brunson missed some time. OG Anunoby's been out. McBride missed a couple games. But when this lineup has been out there, it has been insanely impressive. So they're plus 11.3 points per 100 possessions, and that's considering they've actually shot the ball pretty poorly when out there. A lot of that is defense, because when you combine Mikal Bridges and his ability to pick off passes and jump into passing lanes and make big plays going back the other way, combined with Deuce McBride's great on the ball skills, he is so good at just being a pest, just one of these guys who offensive players hate to be defended by. And I think, Deuce McBride can shoot. I'm not going to say you don't lose a ton of offense with him out there, but the defense you gain with him combined with OG Anunoby and combined with Mikal Bridges really brings this unit together into what could end up being similar to, like, I don't know if you remember the Warriors when they were winning titles, that small ball lineup when they would bring out Draymond at center and like run it like that. I could see this Knicks lineup being like that where they're just so good defensively, and then like as long as Brunson and Cat are on the court, I mean, you're going to have two guys who, if they need to go get a bucket, they can get a bucket. But then just the way, like, the transition game is going to be so strong with this unit with how well Mikal Bridges, like, you got Deuce McBride being a pest all up in the guy with the ball's face. They try to kick out a pass, and Bridges is there to take it back going the other way, or Anunoby. And this team has been so much better in transition this year and just getting those extra buckets. And I really think going into the playoffs, this is a lineup we should start seeing like consistently, and especially I could see it in the fourth quarter. Maybe even at times, like if you really need to lock down on defense, maybe at times you put in Mitchell Robinson at center instead of Karl Anthony Towns. You lose a little offense there, of course, but like I think if you have Brunson going or Deuce McBride's got a shot going, I still think like that's going to be a good offense, especially considering just what they're going to be able to do in transition, getting buckets going back the other way. So, you guys, let me know your thoughts on that. Like I said, we haven't seen that lineup a lot. Seeing it 25 minutes this year compared to 31 minutes all of the entire last season is already progress. But I think once all of these guys are healthy, Mike Brown's really got to try putting it out there. And I think like Deuce McBride has been playing really well this season, but then especially Mikal Bridges, I think this tweak that Mike Brown has made where he's playing off the ball more and using like his free safety skills a little bit more, I think that has been huge for the Knicks defense. And he's having a monster two-way season. So I didn't even highlight like the assists, like especially when Brunson was out, his assist totals really went up. He's averaging almost 5 assists per game. Obviously, you'd love for him to shoot a little better than he has these last few games. But overall, I think Knicks fans have to be pretty happy with the way Mikal Bridges is playing this year. And I still think this is a championship or bust season. I know 9-5 isn't the most amazing start in the world, but outside of the Pistons right now, they're right there with everybody in the East. And I don't know that what the Pistons are doing is super sustainable. So we'll see. But you guys let me know your thoughts. And then don't forget, just like and subscribe on the way out.